And should I say my last name? It's really not important. Should I say I'm an AKO, a senior? Should I say it again? I don't know what to introduce myself. So growing up, I was born and raised Christian, but when my parents got a divorce, my mom actually converted to Judaism, which is super confusing to me growing up. I still went to church on Sundays with my dad sometimes, especially on Christmas and Easter, and I went to summer camps and Sunday school, but I just really wasn't sure what following Jesus actually looked like. I didn't know who God was. I just know I was supposed to pray to him, but I didn't really know who he was. First couple years of college were honestly really rough. I was trying to gain the approval of my parents by being the perfect child with the perfect grades and coming home on the weekends when I could, while still trying to be the coolest person in my pledge class, trying to dress the best and know as many people as possible, while drinking at parties and still trying to hold it all together. I was completely spread thin. I didn't know who I was. I was trying to make everyone happy while neglecting my own happiness, and it was honestly exhausting. First day of school, my friend meets someone from Sumo, and she's like, you have to come to this late night thing, it's gonna be so fun. And I'm like, okay, whatever. So I ended up going, and it was actually pretty fun. We randomly signed up for SMC on the first Sumo late night. I had never met anyone from Sumo, and I was like, wait, that looks fun. There's like concerts and a dance party. I'm down for that. So we signed up, and I really didn't know what I was getting myself into. I knew I wanted to grow in my faith, but I really didn't know what that meant. And so SMC seemed like a fun but also a cool way to do that. Going to SMC my first year was incredible. I had so much fun. One of my favorite talks was about FOMO, and it was something super relevant to my life. I had fear of missing out on everything. I had fear of not going to all of the parties and not going downtown and not going to mixers, but they talked about how the actual FOMO that people needed to experience was one on missing out on the most important thing that I could find in my college career, and that was God. I would definitely recommend going to SMC. I went twice, still not believing in God, still not knowing who he was, and I am so thankful for those 2 weeks that I went. It was such an amazing time. It was an unbelievable experience, and now I can happily say that I'm following Christ and my life has changed forever. So I want you guys to come with me to SMC.